Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hi, Lilac. How are you all doing today? Um, so funny enough is that whenever I got home today, I completely knocked the fuck out. Like, I passed out so badly when I got home. Like, it's kind of fucking weird. Well, nice. Well, I'm very glad that you're with your rabbit. I'm very happy for you, Lilac. But yes, so I also managed to get a new redeem in because you guys wanted it. So, but in the meantime, though, guys, so some things that popped up while I was getting everything all straightened out, because apparently there was like a toy fair going on, and I believe it was in I think it was in Shanghai, because I think we went over it yesterday with the Transformers, but now apparently Haya Toys has decided that they wanted to drop in a metric shit ton of things for their toy fair display, and I kind of want to kind of go over it a little bit. So let me actually see here real quick. There we go. Okay, so I want to kind of go over it before we actually kind of go into Hollow Knight. So let me see here. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm guessing there was like a toy fair that was going on in Shanghai or somewhere. Can't remember. But so Haya Toys has decided that they wanted to come out with some of their new figures that they are going to be releasing for their Godzilla line. And the first thing that I want to show up, because these are all coming from Steven's Toy Review. That's the only place that I can sit there and say that it's where I can really find these images. So, first one that we have here is their Mirai Goji, or the Godzilla 2000. But this one is their Heat Ray version. And it looks really nice. Like, genuinely, it looks really, really good. I have mine on pre-order. I have the regular variant on pre-order. So I don't know when this is going to be coming out, but it looks really nice. So here we can see their Suko, which is the little baby Kong from the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie. And it looks like he comes with the Godzilla axe. And then I guess now it doesn't show in this, at least to my knowledge, or it might show in like in the little background there. It does show like there is a Mothra that will come with the Suko, in case if you don't have a Haya Toys Mothra or a Monsterverse Mothra. Now this one is also kind of a surprising one. So this is Tiamat from the Godzilla X Kong New Empire movie, and she looks really good. I honestly cannot wait to see how Haya Toys handles her color scheme, because in the movie she's gorgeous with like lots of pinks and purples, blues. I mean, like, she's gorgeous, and this is looking like it's going to be like a fantastic figure. Like, I genuinely cannot wait. And so this one's also on pre-order on, I want to say, Big Bad Toy Store. So this one is their Behemoth. He looks really flippin' good. But also you can see in the background is that we also have a Haya Toys Nazuki, or Warbat, in the background too. So I saw what the Nazuki looks like. I really want to get a Nazuki. I will say though is that Warbat is probably one of my favorite designs in the Monsterverse, because it's just a flying cobra. And I think that's so good. All right, so here we have their Kiryu Goji, or Godzilla from Godzilla X Mechagodzilla slash Tokyo SOS. And here we have their Kong with the Beast Club, and also their Scylla. Scylla looks really good. Like, a lot of these are starting to come out, or a lot of these are going to be coming out, I think, next year, and it's looking good. Like, genuinely speaking, it's looking like it's pretty good. Here we have their Kiryu, or their Mechagodzilla from Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla. So their 2002, 2003 Mechagodzilla variant. Also looks really good. This is my favorite. This is my favorite version of Mechagodzilla, so I'll probably pick it up. Specifically, if they come out with the Tokyo SOS variant, because that's like my favorite version of him. And here we see the Heisei Godzilla next to the Heisei Mechagodzilla. And hopefully, honestly, I hope we get to see this with the Garuda. That way we can get like a super Mechagodzilla. Now, this one I am really hyped for. So this one right here is Mecha King Ghidorah. And this guy looks like he's going to be fucking massive. Like, absolutely massive. Because if I remember correctly, their Heisei Ghidorah is a pretty big toy. So I can't wait to see how big this guy is, especially since he has, I think his wings are bigger. I do think his wings are a little bit bigger. They're definitely wider. Now we're moving on to their Monster X. Hi Jay, how you doing? Give yourself a shout out there. But yes, so here we have their Monster X, also known as Kaiser Ghidorah, or the first stage of Kaiser Ghidorah. So I had this one on pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know if I'll pick it up. I probably will. Because I hear the monster art variant of this guy is, there you go, everyone go follow Doc J, one of my best friends, great artist, amazing content creator. Go give him a follow. Does a lot of amazing 3D artwork. And then we have another shot of their Mirei Goji. There we go. That's what I want right here. So this is Nazuki, or Warbat, from Godzilla X Kong. I love it. Again, I love it just for the fact that it is a flying cobra. And I think that's such a really cool concept. And I think we went through all of the images. Yeah, okay, so they just kind of like rolled into each other. Okay. Yeah, I think they all just kind of like rolled into each other. Okay. Yeah, no, like that's going to look really nice. Now, the thing is that I think they're all going to be releasing next year, so it's going to hurt my wallet. I can tell you that much, guys. It is going to completely hurt my fucking wallet next year. And honestly, I don't really care because these look really good. But I don't think I'll be getting all of them. I think I'm just going to be kind of picking and choosing which ones I want. Because if I go to Big Bad Toy Store right now... So if I go to Big Bad Toy Store right now, I do believe at least Monster X is up for pre-order. I'll have to hang on. Let me double check that one real Let me double check that. Hang on, let me see here. 'Cause there's usually a special section dedicated to Godzilla on here. Yep, okay. Yeah, so if we go to Big Bad Toy Store. That's not Big Bad. Hang on, give me a second here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so if we go to like Big Bad Toy Store, we have a few of the newer figures that are out for pre-order. So like Behemoth over here is going to be coming out. So let me actually pull them up. Actually, so wait, hold up. Wait, is it sold out? I think it actually might be sold out. Hang on, let me see. Oh, these are King of the Monsters. Okay, there we go. There he is. So if we go to Godzilla. Yeah, so if we go to Godzilla. Let's see here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I thought I saw him. Yeah, so there is the Haya Mechagodzilla. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, so right there, that looks far better than what Monster Arts gave us. And it looks like they fixed the issues of the Monster Arts, and that it is just a solely like a bendable wire tail. Because from what I've been told is that the Monster Arts variant has I want to say it's like a fixed tail or like a bendable wire tail with like a ball joint, or is it all ball joint? I can't remember. But apparently a lot of people are having like a lot of QC issues with this guy, right? So they're having a lot of QC issues with this guy. But here it looks like once again Haya is stepping up and basically giving us a far better product than what Monster Arts gave us or what Tamashii Nations have given us in the past. Which is kind of sad, but, you know, Monster Arts has gotten pretty damn lazy over the years. So, I think, once again, I'm just going to probably stick... Now, I might, since my birthday's coming up, I might dabble a little bit, maybe get Anguirus. But also with like a lot of these offerings, I don't know. I think honestly either I might get Anguirus or I might just wait until they come out with an Anguirus. Because right now it looks like they're just doing the Monsterverse and sprinkled in a little bit of the Millennium era and the Heisei era. So and then, like, we have the Mechagodzilla, which, again, the only thing I can really say about this Mechagodzilla is that for what you're getting, so, like, for what you're getting, I kind of wish you got a little bit more. Like, I would like it if it came with, like, a few, a few beam effect pieces, or maybe even the Garuda. But for what you're getting, though, for the price... Because you're getting this for about $60. Like, you're getting that for like $60 fucking dollars, and that's all you get. Like, just an extra change of hands and nothing else. And it looks like maybe like an interchangeable gut piece. But outside of that, that's a little disappointing. Now, they'll probably release a variant of this with all the beam effects and the Garuda. So, fingers crossed that we get that. Fingers crossed, maybe, hopefully. So, I wanted to point this out, too. So, I've been really wanting to get more of these, like, Joy Toy Warhammer figures. And I love this little title here where it's, like, the one who is many. I love that. But, this is making me really want to get, like, the Alpha Legion. Because I really like their whole lore. And that you can't really tell who is really Alpharius and Omegon. because really Alfaris and Omegon could literally be any of their Space Marine children or whatever. I also just love their whole like aesthetics, which is the dragon / Hydra look. Like that just looks so good. And what's really cool though is that like, yeah, their Primarch is actually the same height as their prodigy. So typically when it comes to Primarchs, they are typically a lot taller than their Astartes that they get their gene seed from. So like say Vulcan is significantly taller than say a Salamander Space Marine, or Rabute Gilliman is clearly, you know, he towers over Ultramarine. But with Alfaris and Omegon, they blend in with their children. And that kind of gives the whole paranoia of like literally like who is who. And I love that about the Alpha Legion. And to my knowledge, I don't think we really know where they're at in terms of their legions, because some say they are traitor, some say they are loyalists, they are loyalists acting like traitors, or they're traitors acting like loyalists. We don't really know. Are they so deep undercover that they kind of lost sight of everything? Because that's kind of like their whole thing, is that they're all about like espionage, sneakiness, and stealth more so than the Raven Guard. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off because that just looks so good. Like genuinely, that just looks really fucking good. Give me a second here, because there's really, like, in terms of like toy news and stuff like that, there's really not a whole lot. I would say there's really not like a whole lot per se, but those are just some of the stuff that I just wanted to bring up. Oh, wait, hold up. One more thing. So, hang on. So, one more thing I wanted to show you guys real quick, because I saw this and I was like, I want this, but it's so damn expensive. I think this is from a Predator comic. So, this is the Broken Tusk Predator. And he looks so good. I love this. Hey, Ronma, how you doing? Yeah, no, this looks so damn good. The thing is, like, I love Hot Toys. I absolutely have a ginormous soft spot for Hot Toys. Ever since, like I mentioned yesterday, ever since I had, like, that one horrible roommate. Hi, Sentai, how you doing? Yeah, so ever since I had like that one horrible roommate, I have like this giant soft spot for Hot Toys, and I really want to get more of them. Because like my only experiences with Hot Toys was I had a Clone Trooper Hot Toy back in the day, and I had a Star Boost Iron Man Hot Toy, and I got rid of both of them because I just wanted to sell them off, and I'm kind of kicking myself for that because I really like them. But I also wasn't like, with the Iron Man, I wasn't really that big of a fan to where I wanted to order a Hot Toy of him, if that makes sense. So this is the one I had to cancel as well. So this is the Hot Toys Jungle Hunter Predator, aka like just Predator from the first movie. And it's really good. It's really good. It's just like where I'm going to be moving. So like it's going to be coming out in, I want to say early or late of 2026. I can't remember how the quarters work exactly. But where I'm moving to, I'm thinking about like, nah, I probably don't really need to. I honestly probably don't need to. I have a lot of other hyperfixations that I have, and I don't think I have enough room in my budget for a hot toy Predator. But it looks really good, though. It looks so good. Also, so I wanted to bring something up today because I was scrolling through Instagram. And I'll scroll through my old Instagram like maybe once in like 5 blue moons.
Raid incoming!
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Hang on, let me give you a shout out real quick. Doc, if you're still in chat, can we get a shout out? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I am Grarl Brown. I am a T-Rex VTuber. I am a variety streamer, and I like to talk about a myriad of things. Thank you. But yeah, I like to talk about a myriad of things. I like talking about like Tokusatsu, Kamen Rider, like Super Sentai, Godzilla, Zoids, Gundam, and I just like nerding out and talking about like my hyperfixations. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream, Captain? What'd you do for your stream? Oh, you're playing Unknown Tapes? Okay, I have heard about that game. I've heard about that, and I want to play it for like a hot while. Is it any good? Because I know it's got like dinosaurs and stuff like that, and weirdly enough, I need to play more dinosaur stuff because, you know, I'm a dinosaur VTuber. I am contractually obligated to play dinosaur games. But yes, if you need a raid and dash, I totally understand. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your community. I'm going to talk about something that I saw on Instagram that just was very upsetting, because it's just like there's just only a finite amount of stupid I can handle. This here was good. It's like Outlast, but with dinosaurs. Ooh, okay. No, I might actually play that because it is the spooky season, and I need to start playing horror games because, again, you know, that is the obligation, is that you have to play spooky games when it comes to Halloween and October and all that kind of stuff. And also, before I get on to about my long-winded rant about what I saw on Instagram, I just want to sit here and say is that I am an affiliate with HobbyLink Japan. HobbyLink Japan is your #1 hobby store in the world for all of your anime figure and your Gunpla needs. If you use my chat command code !HLJ, it'll take you directly to the website. And also, they ship worldwide. Oh, yep, like I said right there. But yeah, so like they ship worldwide, and they just now started to open up to shipping things to the US again. The only downside is that it is DHL Express, so it is going to cost a little bit more. But if you don't want to ship things out immediately, they do have a thing called private warehouse, so they will hold your items for up until March of 2026, and then after that, they will start charging you a small fee for keeping your items in the private warehouse. Again, that is HobbyLink Japan, your #1 hobby store in the world for your anime figure and Gunpla needs. And then I'm also an affiliate with Waifu Wares. If you use my command code or use my discount code Grarl Brown at checkout, you get 50% off at checkout. Okay, I got all my shills out of the way. So I wanted to talk about this real quick. Let me see here. Because I posted this in... So I posted this in my Discord. Also, if you ever want to join in on the Discord server, just use my code, or my chat command code !Discord. It'll take you directly to the server. It's a wonderful community where we like to chat and nerd out about things. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to talk about, and I saw this because I'm just like, there is just a finite of stupid that I can only handle in 1 week alone. Because you heard me go on a tirade about the whole Transformers thing yesterday. So this right here made me just a little upset. Because this person is so fucking stupid about like how dumb this opinion is. So this right here says, Super Sentai needs Power Rangers to stay relevant. Give me a second here. Super Sentai needs Power Rangers to exist. All right, well, time for me to explain to you all about Super Sentai and Power Rangers, because Lord knows I never do that. You know, I don't do that enough here. So, basically, with this statement here is that basically Super Sentai on its own cannot handle its own relevancy. It needs Power Rangers, the series that was adapted from Super Sentai, in order for Super Sentai to stay relevant. So, Sentai as a franchise has been in the public zeitgeist in Japan and relevant in Japan since the 1970s. Since the 19 fucking 70s. Again, it's been relevant in Japan since almost like 3 to 4 decades before Power Rangers even came over here. Like, Super Sentai's popularity here in the States. Oh no, my brain hurts too. No, so like Super Sentai's popularity here in the West is new. This is like, people don't understand just how recent Sentai is becoming popular here in the West. It really is. And it's mostly just due to COVID. Let's all just, beat around the bush, not beat around the bush, and just call a spade a spade. No, it's been picking up popularity in the West because of COVID. And the thing is, like, Sentai does not need Power Rangers to stay relevant. Power Rangers need Sentai to literally exist. Considering, guess where most of, if not 90% of their footage comes from? Super fucking Sentai. You fucking moron. You fucking moron. I can sit there and name you all the Rangers that were created by America on my hand. Let's actually run that down, shall we? Let's see here. We have the Titanium Ranger from Lightspeed Rescue. We have if I remember correctly, we have the Titanium Ranger. We have and I'm talking about Rangers. I'm not talking about like specific teams or stuff like that, like specialty teams. I'm talking about like actual like mainstay Rangers. So we have things like the Titanium Ranger from Lightspeed Rescue. We have the Spirit Rangers from Jungle Fury. Those were all like the Shark Ranger, the Bat Ranger, the Elephant Ranger. Those were all American-made Ranger suits. And if I remember correctly, there was also the entire cast of Cosmic Fury. And they all looked like hot ass. Except for things like the Titanium Ranger and the Spirit Rangers. I'm talking about like Cosmic Fury-wise. Cosmic Fury-wise, they all look like hot ass. This just hurts my fucking skull. Just thinking about this. It really does. So, and it's really cool that number one Sentai Gozuger is popular here in the West too. But I feel like people aren't really understanding the origins of Sentai. It kind of hurts my brain just a tiny bit when I hear, Toei is behind things like Power Rangers and Super Sentai. No, it's not. They provided the footage. They provided the footage of Super Sentai. In fact, I think actually now, because I think they're talking about rebooting Mighty Morphin or just Power Rangers in general. I think there's talks of rebooting Power Rangers, and there's talks of rebooting Power Rangers without the Sentai footage. I think that's what it is, but also the thing is, like, if they move away from, and the caveat to this is that I have a feeling that if Disney, I think it's like Disney is going to be owning the license anyway. So I think if Saban lets go of Sentai footage, right, and just does their own thing, I'm going to be real, because of how heavily ingrained Power Rangers is with Sentai, I do not think that it can last. I do not. Because half, if not almost everything that they've done before, they're not going to be able to use again, because that's going to go back to Toei. So things like the White Ranger, the Green Ranger, you know, Tommy Oliver and all that crap, I don't think they'll be able to use it. Again, just because of the fact that, well, it's locked behind Toei. Again, there is just an absolute finite amount of stupid I can handle in 1 week. And this, and I'm gonna be real with you, this ain't it, Chief. This take is not it. It's just like, I don't want to sit here and say tourist, right? I don't want to sit here and say tourist, right? But I am gonna call you a tourist, just because, like, you clearly do not understand the franchise. And I know I sound like a turbo oddest nerd, but no, like it's like you clearly just don't understand the franchise. If you're gonna sit there and say, oh well, Power Ranger or Sentai needs Power Rangers to stay relevant. No, they don't. They have this wonderful thing called the fucking internet. They have this wonderful, wonderful, magical invention called the internet, that people can just look up Super Sentai footage without the need of going to Power Rangers. Just, God, that just makes me mad. Okay. So, let me see here. Let's go ahead and boot up Hollow Knight. Because I've yapped on for a good bit. So let's see here. So let us go to Hollow Knight Silk Song. Alright, so let me start. Okay. So let me pause the music. Okay, there we go. And let's go to the game. Okay. Also, everyone, I now have a head pat redeemed. I now have a head pad redeemed for those who want to give me head pads now. Okay, so okay. So let's see here. Where were we last time we played this game? Remember how good the American movie Megazord looked? I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Paleo. I'm dead ass gonna be real with you. The Megazord did not age well. At least its CGI didn't age well. But also Broken Tusk. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, but also the American movie Megazord. Are you talking about like the original 90s movie Megazord, or are you talking about the 2017 reboot Megazord? I was gonna say, because the original 90s movie Megazord, that was based off of a Sentai Megazord, a Sentai mech from Kaku Ranger. Alright, I hear singing. Let's see here, shell marker. I only have 2 rosaries, so let me see. Both are kind of eh. I mean, yeah, they kind of are. Like, okay, I will say this, though, about the American Megazord, at least with the 2017 movie, is that the 2017 Megazord, I like things like the T-Rex, was it T-Rex, Saber-tooth Tiger, and, maybe the Pterodactyl. Outside of that, that's probably as nice as I will say. I feel like it was too abstract looking. Like, the whole movie in of itself was kind of forgetful, kind of okay. If I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's no map here. Oh, he's dead. Or I should say he's deader than shit. Oh, okay. Okay, that was fair. I'm gonna be real, I have literally no idea where I'm going. I honestly don't know because I don't have a map. Deep docks. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I have like 0 idea where I'm going. I think I went this way. Yeah, I think I went this way, and then I went that way. Then I went that way. Hi, Tori. How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Tori? Wait, inspect. Insert rosaries. I don't have rosaries. Everyone, you should go follow Tori. She is also a good friend of mine. She is a wonderful artist. And she is a really, really adorable little Carnotaurus. Yeah, just had spicy noodles, so... Ooh, honestly, spicy noodles sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like... Spicy noodles actually sounds pretty good right about now. Oh, hang on, I gotta wait until my controller is... There we go. I mean, like that... Okay, Tori, here's the thing. What you're telling me is the least cursed food item I think you have ever mentioned to me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's probably the least cursed item you have ever, like, told me. Now, is it like the, was like the instant ramen kind of spicy noodles, or was it the budak? Because it was something I made and ate. Why would I make shit food for myself? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me a lot of weird food shit all the time, so I don't know anymore. Okay. Probably need to listen. Alright, come on. Fucker. There we go. Those sweet rosaries. Also, I didn't know you could just like bounce off their bells. That is actually kind of cool that you can bounce off the bells. Speaking of shit food, I got fresh picks and I'll send them another time. Alright, no, like, that's fine. Sometimes it kind of scares me how, I think you said like you're in like a Facebook group or something like that with people from like your country just sending a bunch of weird food items. It kind of scares me that people from your neck of the woods will make these kind of things. Get it. Inch on my ear. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have like no idea where I'm going. Damn it. Okay, at least I know where I'm going now. Nope. There we go. See here. Yeah, it kind of started as people making fun of stuff they ate somehow, somewhere, or what they made, but recently not as much bad shit gets posted because some of them been butthurt that someone actually made fun of their creation. Yeah, no, I can't imagine why. Like, you're making like the abominations of fucking nature as like a food item, and then you get upset that, oh, someone actually doesn't like my food and thinks it's fucking weird. No, you don't say. Like, how dare someone make fun of my food? Oh, you can. I think you can turn them around. Oh, okay, that was some bullshit. That was some actual bullshit. Alright, fuck this. Okay, so that's where the forgers are. Okay, so that's where the forgers are. So wait, what happens if I go down this way? Oh, right, magma bell. There we go. Wait, okay, so how do I... So wait, how the hell do I use this? Fortune reduces... reduces taken... Okay. So how the hell do I get over there? I feel like... Okay, I feel like I am missing something. I feel like I am legitimately missing something. Damn it. No, because, like, I feel like I'm missing something because there's a large gap with, like, a platform that I could easily jump down. Or jump across. So, I feel like I am missing something. Yeah, because there's something that's missing over here that I can, like, get across. Ow. So there we go. Yeah, see, there's something over here. Oh. Oh, it's the magma bell. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I see now. So there's like a little platform. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Also, hang on real quick. Damn it. Hang on. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, see, I got a new head pat redeemed. Okay, so it doesn't work on like that. So it doesn't work on that, but it does work on... So it does work on like the actual like lava surface instead of like molten magma or whatever. Yeah, so it works on this. There we go. Alright, you, sir, are getting annoying. Thank you. Okay, so I kind of have to, like, hop. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, so there's, like, a limit for this thing. There we go. Okay, so I'm just excited and curious to see how see here the Zeke is going to pass customs as tracking says. Tracking is international route. Yeah, that one I'm not entirely sure, Ranma. That one I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait, hold it. Did I miss something? Yeah, Ranma, I have no idea because I've never ordered anything from Australia. Ooh. Yeah, there we go, baby. Oh, wait, that was it? That was it? Well, that's fucking lame. Yeah, because I would imagine, Ranma, because of Australia, I would imagine it wouldn't be that too difficult to get through customs. But also, I wouldn't know because I've never ordered anything from there. There we go, thank you. Damn it. Okay, what's in here? Damn. Okay, so agreed. That's also my first purchase from Australia as well. Yeah, because I would imagine customs wouldn't be too horrible, like say China, because I mean honestly, right now with how the postal service is, my orders are still a little fucky because like my Kang Toy sludge is still somewhere in transportation limbo. Just because like it came from Florida to like my old address in Florida and it's coming up to my new address in Maine. So I don't know where it's at. It's the same thing goes for like my Red Claw plushie as well. I also ordered a Red Claw plushie as well, and that went to my old address in Florida. Now, granted, my sister caught my Now, my sister caught like my waifu cup delivery. So, unfortunately, she wasn't able to catch my my other two. But luckily, though, they have been forwarded to my new location. Also, I'm still kind of on the I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of on the fence of getting the not Studio Series third-party strafe. There we go. Come on, you little shit. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, it looks like there's something over here. Yeah, it looks like there's something over here. God damn it. That I need. This is a door. Because I'm thinking, like, on one hand, I don't really kind of need it, but at the same time, I'm like, it does look nice. Thank you, you were getting annoying. There's nothing here. I feel like there's something here. Okay, so I have 89 rosaries. There's nothing over here. Into a big giant circle. Shit. No, I think I went this way. No. No, I went the other way. Also, I just want to sit here and say, because Twitch is being really fucky, and they're not counting lurkers for some weird reason. So, just make sure that if you are in chat, just make sure you just say something. Just because, for whatever reason, Twitch is not counting lurkers. Damn it. Okay, so there's nothing over here, though. So there's nothing over here. Also, welcome back from @break baby Jill, everybody. Like I mentioned to those who were subscribed, Twitch is doing some weird fucky shit because they're not counting lurkers. So if you are in chat, just make sure that you just say something so that way Twitch knows that you are still in chat. You're not like a bot. Normally, I don't ask of lurkers to do anything, but like, it's just so that way they can tell like there are people still in chat. It's so weird. So there's like nothing down here except for... Yeah, so there's really nothing down here though. So probably need to go grab my groceries and get out of here. Thank you. You were getting on my nerves. Hang on. There we go. I probably need to find a place where I can buy a map. Yeah, I need to find a place where I can, like, get a map. Because I feel like I missed an ability somewhere down the road. Okay, so not there. Alright, so right there. Alright, so go there. But I hear singing. I feel okay, so I feel like there's a switch up there that I need to grab. Oh, that just wasted my soul. I think I'm wondering if I missed like a double jump.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Secret bench pins when traveling in an unfriendly lands. It is important to remember. These pins will mark benches. Bellways, so go to veins. Let's see here. These pins will mark stations on the map. Vendors. That might actually be useful. Shell markers. These are ring markers. I often mark worthy foes. I want to say any new areas you discover. Okay, maybe we'll get a quill.
Pushka.
So if I... Okay. Because that's going to be a lot more handy now. And I'm not just blindly, like, going all over the place. Now all I really need to do is... try to find some more enemies to grind on to get more rosaries. Thank you. Damn it. Okay. Thank you. I know there was the big, huge hatchet bug somewhere. Or was it over there? You got toasted. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing? Hang on, let me give you a shout out as well. Give you a shout out because I don't know if Jay is here at the moment. So hang on, let me give you a shout out as well. I'm doing good. Right now, I am playing some Hollow Knight. Yeah, of course, Jackie. Whenever you show up, like, you always get a shout out. Oh, nope. Okay. Glucose, glucose and sun on that one. Okay. So what I need to do now is probably save up for vendors. Is there something that's over there? Deep docks. Yeah, right now we are just playing some Hollow Knight. I was bitching about someone having a dumbass take on Power Rangers and Super Sentai. And also, if you guys haven't followed Jackie, Jackie is my wonderful go-to artist. She's also a fellow Dino VTuber, and she's going to be debuting here in a few months. So I would like it if you all gave her a quick follow and give her some support on her debut day. Son of a bitch, are you... I hate my controller. I hate my controller so fucking much. Yep, thanks. Thanks, controller. Thank you. Because what it is that my little USB cord to my controller is really kind of wonky. So if I budge it ever so slightly, it will actually disconnect itself. Yeah, please. Okay, no, honestly, like, please do, Jackie. I love seeing your work. Oh, except for that. Thank you. His ass was getting annoying. I'll take a hit on that one. And just roll him on the lava and just watch him burn. Okay, so I just need to grab some. I need to grab some rosaries. Fucking controller. Hang on. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. Ooh, okay. Gotta go all the way up.
Elomek. Motera. Faladen.
Okay, let me see here.
Motera.
Let's see here. Sure. 10 rosaries.
Toro, please.
In those pockets they go, and for you a secret to remember us by. Beneath here and further on, the burly bellheads have a big, hot, gleaming hive full of all sorts of tasty snitchables.
Toro.
But there's this big gate that they got down in its belly, shut tight, locked up. If you could wiggle through, you'd get your claws on all kind of goodies.
Does he say anything else?
Motera.
No.
Faladen.
Okay, so basically, like, the more, like, rosaries you give him, the more secrets he'll tell. So, I am in the Marrow. So, below's the deep docks. Yep, here's this big guy. Okay, man hits like a fucking train. Alright, man hits like a goddamn train. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and probably see if my dinner is ready. And we'll continue after this. Alright, chat. Okay. Sorry. Where was I? Okay. Sorry, family was making a fire outside, so I had to get a s'more or two. But, because, God, do I love s'mores. It's like, that and, like, cotton candy are, like, my 2 favorite sweets of all time. Alright. Did you bring us food? No, I didn't bring you guys food. I brought myself some food. I mean, like, granted, the rest of the food isn't ready. But I did see stuff to make s'mores, and I did see stuff to... I did see a fire outside, so I had to. Alright, so... Next time, Jackie, I will bring you some food. How's that sound?
Sheska. Lera.
Wait, hold up.
Sheska.
Oh, so she gets a...
Lera. Sheska. Lera.
Wait.
Quiero. Lera. Sheska.
I love annoying people. So wait, I think I went up this... So there's something over here. I was gonna say, is it just me or did that move? Oh. So does that. What? It's not a secret that I like to annoy people. Just popped up like, surprise, motherfucker. What the fuck are you? Pony? Was that like a skeleton pony? Oh god, I can't escape the brony life. Everywhere I go, there's fucking ponies. It's cute, but it reminds me of the time when I was a brony. I hate it. It needs to... That needs to die with extreme prejudice. I deserve that. I deserve that one. I mean, like, honestly, I just embraced it. We were all at one point. Oh yeah, no, like, honestly, no, like, I make fun of bronies just because it's an easy target. Just because, like, yes, looking back at the brony culture and the brony community, yeah, it's kind of cringe. Like, we can all sit there and admit that like, the brony fandom was kind of cringe. Sorry, Carl, I was away from my computer. No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. I will say this though, is that the old saying of like stereotypes exist for a reason. Well, yeah, like bronies for the most part, they kind of are the stereotype. Like, it is true what they say about stereotypes though, especially like when it comes to brony culture. No, it exists for a reason. And this is coming from someone who was like a super hardcore brony. And the thing is, like, I make fun of bronies, right? I will sit there and mock and make fun of them all day long until the cows come home. But the truth is, though, is that, like, I will admit, like, back whenever I was a brony, I was, you know, I was actually genuinely kind of happy. Because, like, I mean, like, honestly, though, like, bronies, for the most part, they kind of just did their own thing. Except you died. Yeah, bronies just kind of did their own thing, and they really didn't care all too much what people thought of them. Although, yes, now looking back on it, yeah, it's a little fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. And this is coming from someone who, you know, watches a children's show, you know, that sells toys about people in bugs and like bug helmets and spandex beating the shit out of monsters. I will fully admit, yeah, that's a little odd that a grown ass man in his, you know, in his like early 30s is watching a children's show about people in spandex and bug helmets. Like, I will fully admit that. But no, like, the bronies, as much as I like to make fun of them, at the time the fandom was pretty harmless. Yeah, the fandom was pretty harmless back in the day. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Just had to get one more hit. I know what you mean. I still love coming back to my art from that time. Yeah, no, wait, hold up, Jackie. You were a brony artist? Like, I didn't. Oh, ow. Holy shit, I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. Caught you while you were asleep, motherfucker. I'm like very curious to see like what your art was like, because I might have seen it, especially if it was like on things like Equestria Daily. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like back whenever I was a brony, I was on like Equestria Daily religiously. And maybe during my streamathon, I will show off like my pony OC, like from way back in the day. But also, it is kind of a shame though. Like it is genuinely kind of a shame though that like the brony fandom kind of got ruined by a lot of infighting. like it is a shame though. Just like it was a really oh damn. Damn. But no, like it was a shame though. Because like I remember like back in the day when like bronies, like their most concern was like people just accepting them. And then basically a lot of I will say though is that I think what happened was that the fandom got invaded by a bunch of bad actors. Yeah, so yeah, no, like exactly, no. Like also Jackie, if you ever want to like pop in and like chat about the stuff, like you're more than welcome to. So yeah, I was on DeviantArt mostly with my own Sometimes no, like I completely understand. Like sometimes I will actually read my Little Pony fan fictions on like fucking was it no filmfiction.net? That's what it was, filmfiction.net. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Sometimes like I'm like, why did I write this stuff? But I'm also like, it kind of brings me back to like a simpler time, right? Like this was back whenever Grarl was like in college, right? No, high school. I would love to. I'm just yeah, no worries. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it is a shame though because like the brony fandom back in the day was very wholesome. Like they had a slogan back in the day that was called like "I will love and tolerate the shit out of you," despite all the people like clowning on them, like, "Oh my god, you watch like cartoons about horses? Ha ha, it's funny. Ha 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 ha." And yeah, it's just like I think what happened was that a lot of like the big content creators of the fandom got outed out as, you know, I'm just gonna rip it out, you know, just rip the band-aid off, is that a lot of the big time brony content creators got ousted as pedophiles. And I do mean like a lot. And I do mean a lot of like the big name people in the community got outed as like pedophiles. And it really kind of soured the whole look of like how My Little Pony, or at least the brony fandom, was like looked into the public eye, because they already had a bad stigma of like that was pretty much most of the bronies, right? Like that was like most bronies. It was like, oh, you guys are just all a bunch of pedophiles. It's like, no, not all of them are pedophiles. Right? Not all of them were pedophiles. It was just like a small minority. But no, it turned out like a large chunk of them were. And then there was things like the brony documentary that came out. And supposedly the guy that... like, supposedly the guy that voiced Discord. Right? So the guy who voiced Discord apparently has gone on to say, like, he actually hates bronies. He hates the fandom. He pretty much only just did it for, like, a job. Like, just for a gig. There we go. See, the worst thing is that most bronies I knew are either pervs or like really weird. No, like, and that's true. Like, a lot of them are. Like, a lot of them were, and I think a lot of it was also just like a bunch of socially awkward people. But yeah, a good chunk of bronies were pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty weird. It almost just felt like a weird 4chan meme, but it was the entire fandom. Also thinking for the hydration. The posture check at your park entrance. Yeah, but at the same time, oh yeah, no, like absolutely a lot of weeds. God balls again, same enemy. Oh yeah, no, like, and that's the same thing with weebs. A lot of weebs are just a bunch of degenerates. Like a good chunk of them are. But there were a lot of bronies back in the day that made like some really, and I do mean like, and I'm not even like kidding here. A lot of them made some really beautiful artwork, and a lot of them made some really good music. And I'm not even talking about people like, say, like Wooden Toaster or the Living Tombstone or whatnot. I'm not even talking about them. There were like some people who made like some gorgeous like symphony music for like so I don't know if you guys remember, like, for those who were like in the fandom, right? But back in the day, there were things like the Solar Empire and the Lunar Republic. It was just basically like, which team are you on, Team Celestia or Team Luna? That was pretty much what it was back then. And people went ballistic with it, and not in a bad way, but like in a good way, because they made some really good art. Now, granted, it also kind of showed me, I guess you could say, like, it kind of like gave me a little taste of Warhammer 40k, because a lot of the times they would straight up just use Warhammer imagery. And looking back on it, yeah, it's kind of silly. Yeah, no, like, a lot of fan animations were like really like good, like top notch. And then like also outside of like the pedophiles and bad actors who came in and sullied the fandom, I will also sit there and say is that Hasbro, being Hasbro, couldn't leave well enough alone, and I felt like they kind of dragged on Friendship is Magic a lot longer than it really needed to be. Like, really, like, especially, like, when it came to, like, the latter seasons. Like, they really dragged it out. Because I left the fandom around, I want to say 2015, 2016, give or take. I still remember one guy who was going around Artist Alley, on one convention last year, and he looked like he didn't wash since Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ! And he came to my booth like, "Do you have any Holo merch?" Oh no, oh no, I can see. And then he started telling me about his expensive collection, but I don't know, he kind of... Yeah, I am so sorry, Tori. I am so fucking sorry. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Gooners seem to really like Spice and Wolf. But, like, it's a good anime. It's just, I know a lot of Gooners really like Spice and Wolf just because, you know, Holo is naked about, like, 80% of the anime. But, like, it is genuinely, like, a really good series. But, yeah, no, like... that's another thing, is that I really do miss going to conventions, but also I'm not gonna lie, conventions has a lot of horror stories, man. Like, conventions genuinely have a whole lot of horror stories. There you go, now you burn. Oh. Huh. It was one of the worst ones, kind of, because most people are really nice and it's really content. but some are yeah, no, I have a lot of like really I wouldn't say bad, but like more of like just odd stories at conventions when it comes to those kind of people. There we go. Oh, what on God's green earth are you? Saw there was a bench over here. I'm gonna sit on the bench. No. Oh, I actually need rosaries in order for me to get the bench. Ah, fuck me. Damn it. Alright, time for me to grind. That way, whenever I actually get there, I can actually, like, sit. Instead of, like, backtracking all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, so, like, I remember... So this is kind of a wholesome-ish memory when it comes to conventions, but one year I was at MetroCon, right? I was at MetroCon. I want to say it was MetroCon 2014? Yeah, I think it was like 2014 or so. There was like a wedding at MetroCon. And it was cute. It was genuinely it was a really cute occasion. But then there was like some other horror events that I remember. Okay, so I remember this one occasion. I went to the con. So it was MetroCon. So it was at MetroCon. It was me, my late friend, and then Sky Sim Freeman. We were all at this con, right? And I remember we were cosplaying as Ed, Ed, Eddie, right? So, basically, we came across this guy, and he was, I want to say he was cosplaying as Goku. He was cosplaying as like he was some variant of like Super Saiyan Goku. I don't know what level, but anyway. So he was cosplaying as Goku. And he kind of gave off like creepy vibes. And so he would just scream butter toast at me and like I wouldn't say drunk, but you can tell like the man wasn't all there kind of tone. It kind of came off as drunk. And so what happened was that our instincts were kind of right because he wanted to hang out with us, but our instincts were kind of right on this guy. So we told him no, we're good with our friend group, right? Oh no, it gets worse. So basically what happened was that Goku basically, I'm just gonna call him Goku in this situation. So Goku, I guess, was running around the con and touching people, like, and I want to say it was like he was touching minors at the con. It was some disgusting shit, and basically what happened was that he got escorted out of the con by police. We didn't realize this until someone was screaming that at the con, like he was touching little girls, basically. So like that was like one horror story I have at MetroCon. The other one didn't really involve like my group, it involved me. So different guy. So it wasn't Goku. Right? So it was not Goku. But it was a furry. I remember it was a furry. So this guy would scream butter toast at me. because I was cosplaying as Ed and Eddie, which is funny because like people around the Tampa Bay area knew me and my friends as the Eds, and so I think I want to say we had like a female friend of ours, right? Yeah, it was like we had a female friend of ours, and basically what happened was that this guy, like, I guess like he saw us outside of the bathroom, and he came up to me, and he had a little too much to drink, I can already tell. So what happened was that furry guy was telling me that there was going to be a room party up in his hotel room. And so I was already kind of off put because I don't party. Like people who know me know that I'm a pretty straight-laced individual. I don't party. I don't do any of that kind of wild shit. Yes, very good, Lilac. It is Hollow Knight. But yes, so people know that I am not a partier. I'm a pretty straight-laced kind of guy. So this guy offered me to have a room party with him, and I'm like, I'm good, but thank you though. And he goes, oh no, oh, don't worry. I promise you, it's not gonna be that bad. And he just looks to my friend. Right, so he just looks to my friend, and he goes, if you want to bring your girlfriend up to the room, that's fine too. And if you guys want to get a little freaky on the bed, that's fine too. But you gotta let me know when you want to tap out, so that way I can have fun with her too. And me and this female friend were absolutely fucking disgusted by this man. And the guy just like stongered away with the group that he was in, and the group that he was in looked just as nasty as he did. It was kind of gross. There we go. Also, how are you having fun? I am having a lot of fun, Lilac. Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm having a whole lot of fun. Also, Lilac, because you asked for it, I now do have a head pat redeem. Come on. Fuck you. See, there you go, Lilac. See, just for you, I added a head pat redeem. There you go. Now, remember, this does have a cooldown. So you can't give me too many. The fuck? Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing this. Okay. Okay, so they have like a boomerang. Okay, so one's dead. Where's your buddy? Okay, these look like ants. Damn it. Okay. Yes, I do have head pads, yes. But yeah, no, like I don't. So weirdly enough, I don't have that many like wild convention stories, just because like me and my friends just kind of just did our own thing. I mean, there was the time that I got mistaken for a woman at a convention. Well, not at a convention, but at like a fast food establishment. Which is kind of funny because, like, if you guys see me IRL, I don't look anywhere near like a woman. I don't have like a slender build or anything where I could go, oh yeah, no, I could be like a femboy. Yeah, that one. Yeah, where I got mistaken for a woman. I think we're all doing good, Ranma. I think we're all doing pretty good tonight. Okay, so... Yeah, I think these are like ants. Okay. There we go. Gotta hurry and get back first. Oh, he was easy. What the fuck? Oh, that was easy. Oh. That looks easy. Just jumps on the spikes. No, this shit's easy. Dies. Yeah, because, like, right now we're just talking about, like, con stories, fandoms, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so, like, even though I'm not a brony anymore, I'm not gonna lie, I do occasionally listen to, like, My Little Pony fan music from time to time. Not all the time, but I do listen to... I still listen to things like The Aviators because, so The Aviators were, like, a... I guess you could say, like a music group. And they did My Little Pony music until they started to, like, do their own thing. I hate these things. There we go. Nice. Well, I'm glad, Lilac. What did you get? All right, that's... Oh, here we go. Daughter of a distant land. We who roamed have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Swift step. Ooh, wait, hold up. So right trigger. Said right trigger, right? Oh, wait. Yes! Fuck yeah. Gotta do my little victory dance. Gotta do. Hi, Bug Lady. You wouldn't believe the adventure I've had.
Nera Pashma.
Chakra.
Wishke.
Let's see. It's like, hi, Bug Lady. You would not believe the adventure I had. But also.
Lera. Oh, Pika. Lera. Oh, oh, Lera. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
Ona moshke.
Oh.
Uramki.
Force sport. Okay, so then now we can go. Hi, cats. Thank you for the. So now we can go. Wait, hold up. What is this? Wait, hold a flying hell minute. Also, can we get a shout out for cats over here? Wait. I just thought of something. Ha-ha! Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm so fucking smart. I'm so smart. So smart. Ah, damn it! Still so smart. So smart. That didn't happen. Didn't happen. You a boss? Please, wait. No one clip that. No one clip that. How sad. A little spider has fallen from its cage. So lost, so weak. Poor little morsel. I can save you, little spider. All the trouble you'd face above, all the suffering. It's so simple. I'll just skewer you here and now, pluck that flickering life right out. Oh. Okay. I just walked right into a boss fight. I mean, like, yeah, you can clip it. Yeah, I mean, like, you can totally clip it. Your threats are worthless, child. If you're my foe, stay your voice and raise your blade. Delicious. I like you already. Oh, hi. Oh, there we go. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, now I know what to do. Yeah, so I basically just like walked straight into a boss fight. That's fine. You know what? I can bring you on. I can take you on. Let's go. Oh, what? Wait, hold up. Okay, so she can do like a little fury attack. Wait, hold up. I just thought of something else too. Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thank God for this useful ability. I'm on my way to kick your ass, lady. Let's go. Okay, okay. Alright, I got your number. I got your number, lady. I got your number. Too easy. Okay, too easy. Oh, damn. Okay. Alright, let's go. Ow. Fuck you. Okay, fuck you. Sincerely, fuck you. Wait! Oh, wait, maybe I can push her into the lava. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. I'm cooking here. Okay, so like I staggered her for a little bit. Okay, okay, I'm cooking here. I got some. Also, hang on real quick. I will be right back. Let me go get some food real quick, everybody. Okay. Sorry, had to grill my own sausages. All right. Alrighty. All right, so. No, I'm cooking here, guys. I'm cooking here. Alright, I'm cooking here, guys. I'm cooking. Just got an idea. Okay. Yeah, because, like, okay. Okay, so the one time that we got her to stagger, I'm wondering if that's like a second phase. Yeah, I'm wondering if that was like a second phase. Damn it. Alright, okay, this one's a wash. So, I'm wondering if... Is it possible to push her into the lava? Ah, damn it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm wondering if there is a way for me to push her into the lava. But I don't think so, because it's like as soon as she gets close to the edge, she jumps. Or she does like one kind of move that allows her to like... God. You fucking serious? Thank you. Okay, so like it looks like whenever she's up in the air, right? So it looks like whenever she's up in the air, I think what it is that she freezes and then I guess she like rolls to wherever you're at. So I'm guessing the objective is to like just wait. a pedo's favorite holiday Halloween? Okay, I want you to realize just how idiotic that is, especially for a first timer. Especially for a first timer, like a first chatter. So, so with that, we are gonna have to ban you for that one. So I do quite hope that you enjoy the shadow. Yeah, so if don't be this guy. Don't be that guy. Especially if that is your first time chatting. Do not be that guy. Yeah, do not be that guy. Like, we like, you know, hee hoo hoos in this chat and all that, right? We do enjoy the hee hee hoo hoos here. But if that is your first time chatting, no. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we go up here. Okay, so she has like a block. Okay, so she has like a block. Okay, so it looks like she does have a block, so she will... So I guess she'll like jump, and then after a jump, she'll block. So I guess like the best way to get around her is that when she does her little jump attack. Damn it. Shit. Damn it. Okay. Okay, on that one I did kind of roll into her, so. I gotta get under her.
distance. Okay. Okay. The thing with her is that she has a lot of fast attacks. See, the thing is, like, I wish there was, like, a way for me to block her attack. Because if I can block it, then because I don't think there's a command for it, is there? Let me see your options. Controller. Is there? One. Let's see here. Skill tool, jump attack, sprint. No, I don't think so. Needle in, bind. Seriously, what does the bind even do? Alright. I need to figure, like, what... Okay, like, it says bind, but, like, does the bind do anything, though? I need to try it on, like, a smaller enemy. Where's a smaller-ish enemy that I can practice this on? So 40 rosaries. Okay. I'm sure it mentioned somewhere in the first part of the game, and I just kind of glossed over it. But I need to practice on, like, just a common enemy. Yeah, seriously, what does that do? Yeah, so like, okay, so like the binding really doesn't do much. Or at least that I'm aware of, unless if I'm doing it wrong. I might be doing it wrong. Nope, and I'm dead. And I'm dead. Okay. So that's a block.
Okay, I staggered her. Okay, so I staggered her. So I'm guessing that's like another like. I'm guessing that's like another phase. Oh, there I go. Okay, and okay, that one wasn't even like her. That was just my own stupidity. But okay, I think I'm getting it now. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay, this one might be a bit of a wash. Yep, okay, that one was a bit of a wash. But I'm getting it, though. I'm kind of getting, like, a little bit of a strategy with her. It's just I can't get green. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Okay, but that was good though. That was actually really good. Okay. Okay, I think I got it now. Hang on, give me a second here. Oops. think I got it here. I think I got it. Shit, okay. Shit. Damn it! Okay. I feel like I'm getting a little bit closer with each time, but the time before this one, I think we got the closest because that was like phase 2. Yeah! Oh, never mind. I feel like that would have been too easy. Okay, that time was a little bit of a wash. Okay. So I guess like the winning tactic here is just to jump and hit, jump and hit, jump and hit. But we managed to push her into the lava, so it is possible. Oh, that was some bullshit. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, that was bullshit. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so the strategy here is just to jump and hit her. Yeah, so I guess the strategy is to really just like jump and hit.
Yeah, this one's a. Yeah, this one's a wash. Yeah, that one's a wash. So, like, okay. I guess, like, with the whole thing with her is don't give her any space. Because I've noticed, like, with her, she likes to close in the gap. Okay. Yeah, so with her, it's... Her whole thing is that she wants to close in the gap. Because a lot of her moves are basically trying to jump in and then get to you as quickly as she can. So I've noticed like a lot of her steps are big, not sweeping, but they're fast. They're fast and they try to get, their whole thing is that they want to get close. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So basically, like, her whole thing is that she will try to kind of close in the gap. So her thing is that she wants to get in there and strike you as fast and as hard as she can. So the whole, I guess, like, the whole thing with her is that you want to just jump on her. If that makes any sense. Like, just get in there and jump on her as quickly as you possibly can. So. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna try to hyper focus on this. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so it's like that's okay, so that's basically this boss's whole strategy is that
she will try to move it as quickly as possible. Wow, that was bullshit. Wow, that was actual bullshit. Back hitches. Alright, so that's phase one. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Saw that too late. Yeah, I saw that a little too late. So yeah, I guess when that star shows up, you got like, I think like a split second, get the fuck out of there. Oh, we're off to a great start already. To a great start. All right, that is. Okay, to be fair, that was a little bullshit on like where I was at. Yeah, I'm starting to like know the pattern just a little bit more and more with each time, so. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Damn. Okay. All right, all right, all right. All right, so that's phase one. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Ah, my hands are getting all sweaty here, chat. Ooh, okay. Alright, so... I wonder if that means anything, like, when she staggers like that. Damn it! Okay. Yeah, so I wonder if that really means anything if I just, like, if she staggers like that. Does that really, like, mean anything? Or is that, like, another phase? Because I'm going by off of, like, Souls Boss. like with Souls bosses, they have like a phase, like phase 1, phase 2. Okay. Okay. Hang on, let's see here. Alright, we'll do one more try and then we'll call it there. So I know it's a little bit shorter, but otherwise I'm just gonna get frustrated. No, we'll do one more try. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was okay. One more try because my controller fucked up. Yeah, because that was unfair. Yeah, we have an ad break in about 51 seconds. Hi, Piranha. How you doing? Fuck! Alright, one more time. One more time. How you doing, Piranha? Oh, I almost did 4. I almost did 4 on that one. Okay, that was fair. Okay, that was a fair. Okay, that was a fair one. Okay. All right, hang on. So, hang on. I am gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then after that, we'll do something here for a little bit. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, and we're back. Okay. So, to kind of close out the night, what do we all want to do? Or do you think we all should have or should I do another round of Hollow Knight and see if we can actually beat this person? What do you guys think? What do you guys think, huh? Should we try to do at least one more try, or should we just like close out the night? What do you guys think? 'Cause if anything, I'll probably just close it out here. And then, so tomorrow I do plan on streaming back to the usual 4 hours. This week's been kind of all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like this week's been kind of like a little bit all over the place, if I'm gonna say so. You know what, hang on, yeah, there we go. But, you know what, actually, you know what, fuck it, we can chat here for a minute. But yeah, so, okay, so one thing I guess it's kind of like a little bit of important like life update for me, I guess I could say. Is that, so for me, so one of the things that I was kind of like looking up today was that I was looking up on how to code because, so a little bit of background for me is that I do have a trade degree in digital designing and marketing, but the thing is that with my degree, there's really not a big market for that, I guess you could say, and also for my expertise, it is a little bit too competitive, I would say, as well. So that is kind of where I'm at. But however though, so one of the things I'm learning is that I'm actually learning on how to code things, right? So I'm actually learning on how to code. And honestly, when it comes to coding, I've kind of learned that it's actually a lot easier than I thought. Now, granted, I'm not going to sit there and say, like, I can code, like, a whole fucking website. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But what I am saying, though, is that it was good, Lilac. I'm actually very much enjoying it. But yeah, so, like, the things with coding is that I'm kind of learning it not, like, I'm kind of learning it as, like, as kind of like a language. And that's the thing I'm kind of learning about coding is that it feels like a language to me. And that it's really just like you give like a piece of, I guess, more or less coding, basically just like, you know, a starting point, a channel or a stream, and then just like give it a scenario. And it kind of more or less writes itself, I guess you can say. Which I think is really interesting. And I don't know what it is with coding, but like for me, it's just like it just kind of clicks. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of clicks into my brain, and I'm like, oh, this is actually a lot easier than what I thought. And the one thing I was worried about was that it was math. Because like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, like in terms of math, I'm kind of what you would call illiterate when it comes to math. My upbringing was not the best, right? So math kind of gives me a little bit of PTSD because my biological father would basically hit me if I got anything wrong and scream at me. So math has always been kind of like a center of like PTSD for me. And so I was worried about coding because I was like, oh, well, I bet coding is all about mathematics and stuff like that. No, there is surprisingly not that much amount of math that goes into coding. Now, I think there might be just a few, especially like with the more complex stuff. But from what I'm seeing though, is that it's actually pretty pretty easy. Again, it's just make it a box. So like in mathematics, right? So in mathematics, so like if you sit there and say like x equals 1, right? Or if you put like input x equals 1. So the thing that I'm learning is that like x equals 1 does not really mean like, you know, in a mathematical equation. It's saying like x is like a box, right? So x is like a box, and then you're just and equals means like what you are putting in that box. So like 1 is in the box. Like it's easier than what I thought. And I'm like getting really, really into coding. So I'm thinking about probably within the next like couple of days or so like that, I'm gonna kind of take it upon myself to learn how to code. I know like that was like a meme back in like a few years ago about like, oh well, just learn how to code. But no, for real. I'm gonna learn how to code, and I'm thinking about actually taking up courses on how to code, because with where I'm at in my life, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like the happiest right now in my life. I am stuck in a metal box all day, and it's been driving me more and more insane, just because it's like it's a confined space, right? It's a confined space, right? So it's kind of maddening for me just to sit there and basically just bang my head on the walls all day. So instead of just like staring into the abyss, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm actually going to be kind of like learning on how to code. And then what I'm thinking about doing is like maybe try to find some programs and stuff like that where I can actually learn how to code for free, and then maybe we can kind of do some basic coding streams or something like that, just to kind of like get you guys involved in it as well. Because to me, it's like I said, I feel like this is going to be like a big change for me. Right now, I don't know if I'll be going back to school or anything like that, but I might. So if I do, I don't know what streaming is gonna look like. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But it's also gonna be. It's not gonna be forever though. It's not gonna be forever. It's only gonna be for a little bit. Right? It's only gonna be for a little bit. But no, like this is. Like, I'm actually very excited about this new, like, chapter of my life. But, yeah, like I said, I know this is not, like, the full 4 hours or something like that. Next week, I can promise you next week is going to be, back to normal. I guess you could say things are gonna go back to normal. I know like these past 3 weeks, almost like a whole month, has been a little. It's been a little bit wahoo in terms of like, in terms of like the streaming and stuff like that, and I do apologize. Things in my life have been been a little all over the place and have been a little in the crazy department, but you know, knock on wood, things are going to be a little bit better towards next week. And also one of the other reasons why I'm also going to be cutting this a little bit shorter than usual is also because like I do have a big event that is coming up at the end of this month, because it is going to be my birthday. My birthday's on the 31st of October, so Halloween. So I have a big event coming in with a bunch of people that I'm trying to get straightened out because this is actually my first time doing a large scale event. And I am going to try to crank out a schedule by tomorrow. So I am going to be having to cut it here short this evening, but by tomorrow I should have everything all good to go. Right, I should have everything all good to go. And I'm gonna have to learn on how to do things like what you call it, like I think it's like Google Forms or something like that. I've never used a Google Form in my life. I've never used a Google Form in my entire life. So this, like I said, all of this is very, very, very new to me, and this is my first time trying to set up a big event, like a big collab event, basically on my own, right? I'm, basically doing like, feedback and stuff like that from all the guests who like what they want and whatnot. But for the most part, with like trying to set everything up, like scheduling and stuff like that, it's me, like it's all me, and it's a lot. So I'm gonna try my best to cram in as many people as I can, and a lot of games. That's why originally it was going to be from the from the 30th through the 31st, but then because of a lot of people came in, a lot of people wanted to play all these games, and I am going to try my best to cram in as many of these people as possible and as many of these games as possible. So now it's going to be 4 days, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine because I want to do this because I love my friends and I want to celebrate my birthday with them, and it's going to be fun. Now, the other thing is that the one thing I'm having a little bit of bumps is just like trying to plan party games, right? So trying to plan party games around everybody's schedule, right? Because everyone's got different schedules. Solo games are the easiest because, well, they're solo games. I can just say XYZ, gonna put them in this slot. But here I'm trying to push like as many of the party games as I can towards the evening and afternoon and at night, just so that way everyone can try to be there. So yeah. No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I wanted to put down goals, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what's the difference between like a streamathon and a subathon. Because I think I'll probably have to reach out to Kira P because she's done some of this stuff before. And because like if I put sub goals, then it just becomes a subathon. And I think a streamathon is just me streaming for 4 days. But again, if I do like sub goals and stuff like that, then it is I think then it's just a subathon. So I'll have to ask Kira P about that. And Kira as well, Kira and Kira P, because they both have done these events before. So yeah. So what I'm going to do, let me see if she's, speaking of Kira, you know what? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's rate, speaking of which, fuck it. Let's rate Kira P. Let's go rate Stepsis. But, so Saturday, I know I said I was going to stream Neopets because it's Grarl Day, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to put a rain check on Saturday because I forgot I was supposed to do something with a friend of mine. So I am going to do that. And then we'll do something. And then like next week, like I said, next week, things are going to go back to normal. Right? Back to normal, knock on wood, back to normal. So, with that everybody, I'll catch you all later, and let's go say hi to Kira P.